Hi everyone, welcome along. Thank you very much for joining us. It is Thursday, the 6th of April. Thank you very much. Happy early Easter to you all. I know some of you have already broken up for the weekend and have got a nice 4-day weekend in front of you. Oh, that must be nice. But yeah, I'm sure you'll, some of you will probably be, it's going to be a long hour and a bit, isn't it? Welcome along, everyone. Hope you're well. Please play nicely in the live chats this evening and on social media because it is just me, myself, and I this evening. Becky's just sorting something out herself, so it's just me this evening. So yes, please play nicely. I know most of you do anyway. If you do want to say hello, hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. I'll try and keep Twitter open. Just in case anything's going wrong, but I'm sure the Discord server will be very, very quick to tell me. So yeah, if you want to say hello, hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz on there, and I will keep an eye. I'll jump on and say hello to the people on Twitter in a minute. But let me jump in and say hello to everyone who jumped on the Facebook post this morning that I put up. And we start with Lana. Hello, Lana. Hope my brain works enough tonight to get a decent score. Would love to beat my best score of 41. Yeah, I'm not going to say much, to be brutally honest, about tonight's quiz. I'll explain something when we get to it. So hello to you, Lana. Hope you're well. Hello to Sue as well. Please will you make it easy tonight so we can get just 150. We had 49 again on Saturday. We've done every quiz since the beginning, and that flipping 50 still escapes us. Now, oh, excuse me. Now, listen, there is a reason, right, that sometimes, though, you might not quite get over the line. Because I always try and put a little question in there that might trip people up, and it might make you, it's always, there's always one in there that's hidden. But yeah, so hello to you, Sue. Sorry, I'm going off track then, but hello to you. Hope you're well. Hello to our friends over in Sweden, the two weird dots above the O, joining as usual from Horby. Spent today preparing for Easter, or as we call it in Sweden, Pask? Pask? You really would give me something that I have to pronounce, wouldn't you? But hello to you guys over there. Hope you're well. I hope you're all set up and ready to go. Have you been to the British candy shop? Because they might have like British Easter eggs and stuff in there. You never know. But hello to you guys. Hope you're well. Hello to Moogie and Phil. Good evening to both of you. Chris says, hello. Tonight we will all be doing the quiz together in Paignton in Devon instead of some here and some in Sheffield. We have the grandkids to stay. So say hello to Sue and John in York too. We have more heads than you two tonight. I think that's a battle going on there. So good evening to all of you guys. Hope you are all well and hope you're all nice and settled down there in Paignton. Hello to Lisa, Mike and Ethan Webber saying hi and joining you tonight. Lisa has double conjunctivitis. I've never had to suffer it for myself, but Jack gets it occasionally, so I know how nasty that can be. So may not be overly helpful, but hoping you can take my mind off it. Well, get well soon. Lisa, hopefully you're not stuck with it for too long. But I'm sure, you never know, you might just find some brilliant answers in there while you're not thinking too hard. Good luck. I'm sure you'll be fine. Hello to Penny, who says, please say a big hello to Laura, Ricard, Amelie, and Isaac on their first night and first quiz in their fabulous new home. We know you're all going to be so happy there, and we're so pleased that we're now neighbours. Love you all lots from Penny and Paul. Oh, it's like a little neighbourhood group. Come summer, like you could do the quiz over the fence and stuff, and it'll be great. But yeah, hello to you. Hope you are well, and hope you guys are all settling in your new home. Hello to our friends over in Belfast, Jeanette, John, and Laura Armstrong. Good evening to you guys. Angela says, shout out for our granddaughter Isabel, who's joining us tonight from Fred and Angels. She's 12, but hopes she can help. I'm sure she will do. I'm sure she'll know some of the things in here tonight. So perfect little helper you'll get there. Hello to Sue, who says, hi Jay, greetings from our new home. We moved last week, so quiz was a bit disjointed. Hopefully back to normal tonight. From Sue, now in Horndean. Team Joe, Ray, Sue, La, T, and Nev. That's how it's written. Hello to all of you. Big shout out to A Squared and Baby Fruit, and also to Team Jaffa Cakes on holiday in Dorset. No excuses. If you don't play, then we get an automatic win. Yeah, it's like when football teams don't turn up and you get awarded a 3-0 win. So yeah, loving that. Or if you rage quit as well. You're not allowed to. If you rage quit in the middle of the quiz, you automatically forfeit as well, by the way, just so you're aware. Probably should have said that 3 years ago. The Devonshire Dumplings, good evening to you guys. The Quiz Kings, Devon, Joe, hello to both of you. Dave and Lynn, the Leamington Loungers, hello to thee. I hope you guys are well. Hello to Boo, who says, please send me the connections answer for tonight, just so I can say I got it once. I think tonight you'll be fine. I'll be honest. I think tonight is probably one of the easiest connection rounds I've done. There is a red herring in there, I'll be honest, and I will explain the red herring when I give you the answers. So yeah, don't worry. I'm sure you'll be fine tonight. Hello to Margaret and Daryl Taylor as well. Good evening to you guys. Hello to Linda Herring. Says no chance for 50. See you later. No, you never know. Hello to Jan, who says not had the best of days. So a hello from you later would make it all better. Well, hopefully that has helped you. Hopefully you're smiling now. So good evening to you. Hello to Jim, who says looking forward to the quiz tonight and the best holiday weekend of the year. Let's have a look. Okay. So according to the What 3 Words app, the best holiday weekend is just outside of Dallas. Let's all go there. We'll see you there. Hello to Sue Large, who says we're up for the challenge. Good evening to Sir of the Bill Tutor. Good evening to you, sir. Catching up later this evening. I had a birthday on Tuesday and I'm out for a belated birthday meal this evening. So good luck to all of the YouTube live chat legends. Well, happy birthday for Tuesday to you, Sir of the Bill Tutors. Good evening to you. Hope you've had a good. Hope you had a good day on Tuesday. I'm sure you will have done. Please, could you wish my sister-in-law Sharon a happy birthday on Easter Monday? Of course, can. Happy birthday to you, Sharon, for Easter Monday. David from West Wales would like to wish his wife Jo a happy 8th wedding anniversary. So happy anniversary to you guys. Can you please wish my brother David a very happy birthday as well from all of the quarantine quizzes? So happy birthday to David. And here he is, Mr. Chris Baker, right at the very end of these. Hope you're good. Chris the Colossal Beauty and Susan the Voluptuous Beast turning in this evening. I've read that wrong. You did write tuning. I was about to say you're not supposed to mean tuning, but never mind. Anyway, good evening to all of you. Hope you're well. Right, let me jump onto Twitter, which no doubt as it has gone mad, as I thought it would have done. By the way, you are marking yourselves. If you were listening to Radio 2 this morning, it just caused chaos where, you know, I'd kind of made a rod for my own back by giving Richie half a point a couple of months ago. So, yeah, so I played it straight, didn't give him the points, and yeah, it caused a bit of chaos. So you mark yourselves this evening. So yeah, if you want to give someone half a point, you give someone half a point. I'm not getting involved. Hello to Snowy this evening. Good evening to you. Hello to the Keenstonians as well, Helen and John. Good evening to both of you. Good evening to Lorna. Kieran's abandoned her again, so she's on her own tonight. So between us, Lorna, we'll just say you got 50 out of 50, and we'll call it that, and then you can wind Kieran up when he gets back. It's fine. Hello to Evie Phillipson on her 2nd birthday today on quiz night. Lots of love from Mum, Dad, Joel, Holly, and grandparents as well. So happy birthday, Evie. Enjoy your 2nd birthday. Hello to Ian and Hells, Barb, Louis and Paige, all in sunny South Staffordshire. That is a mouthful in a word. But yeah, good evening to all of you. Hello to Shell and Jackie, who are in Manchester playing tonight as usual. And they're being joined by Joe as well tonight. So good evening to you as well, Joe. Hello to the Wrong'uns. Good evening to all of you. Haley, I think you'll quite like the connection round tonight. I think you'll enjoy it. Hello to Jill as well, who says happy Easter to everyone. Hello to Mrs. Ali Jackson. Did you miss me for 2 weeks? 2 weeks AWOL. I missed you. Back on track and still recapping the anniversary week quizzes. Ali, Neil, Neb, Denise in Shropshire. Do you know what? There are certain people who do pop up in the shout out posts. And when they're not there, I do sort of worry and think, are you okay? Have we said something to upset you? Or have you done something and forgotten it's a Thursday? But yeah, glad to know you're okay. Welcome back to all of you guys. Hope you're good. Hello to Sean and Anne, who are quizzing in their new camper van on Anglesey. Oh, that sounds like absolute heaven, I'll be honest. Camper van on the Isle of Anglesey in what is, well, it's still sunny out here, so yeah, beautiful sunshine I'm hoping for you guys. So yeah, that sounds absolutely brilliant. Welcome along to you guys, and could you say good evening to Mabel, Elaine and Stephanie, and also wish Ellie a very happy retirement on the Wirral. Of course can. Congratulations on your retirement, Ellie, and hello to the rest of you as well. The final one on here, Uncle Bill, Tash and Robin join the Pictons tonight for another night of craziness. Welcome back, Tom. Hope you guys are all well and safe as well. Right, I'll keep that open for now, just in case anything does go wrong at any point this evening and I need to react quickly. Hello to all the YouTube live chat legends as well. YouTube live chat is now switched off. for there. Hello to everyone in our Patreon, Jebril, Nutjobs, Discord server as always. Jan and Richard, Sue's company. Good evening to all of thee. Paul and Roxy. Hello to Julian Stew, to Irene, to Simon and Kitty. Hello. Good evening to Nick as well. Vic and Phil in Bristol. Hello to Martin Leach. Good evening to you. Hello to the Millay Mob. Hope you guys are all well as well. Hashtag fangirl as well. And finally, I will finish off with this. A massive, massive happy birthday to little Erin. It's her second birthday on Saturday, and can't believe that she's nearly 2 years old already. With all love from Mummy, Daddy, Big Sister Anya, Nana, Gaga, and Nanny. I think we got everyone in there. Yeah, cool. I remember 3 years. I remember the whole, Joe going through the pregnancy, and then obviously, Erin being born and all of that. And yeah, remember some of the very many memories I have of these last 3 years. So yeah, happy birthday to you, Erin, from all of the family. No doubt all of the patrons as well. I'm sure they'll be all jumping in and saying happy birthday any second. Right, yeah, 40 seconds to go and we'll get everything up and running. We will get everything. Oh, there's a group I'm in on WhatsApp, and everyone's sort of like. Anyway, I'll just smile and nod and let them just carry on talking. They're not on mute. Yeah, 20 seconds to go. In one of the breaks, I do want to talk about something, because there's something I saw online this week. Obviously, I think most of you might be aware that they're doing a test on Sunday of the emergency alert system. Now, I was reading a few articles around it, and there's something that I came across, and it actually made me think quite a bit. So I thought, I want to talk about it and bring it to a couple more thousand people as well, in case you haven't seen it and you're worried about the if you're worried about the emergency alerts. But I'll talk about a bit more about that in the break. Anyway, let's get tonight off and running. It is Thursday, the 6th of April. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Hope you are all well and staying safe. Let's kick it off then tonight with entertainment, as we always do. 50 questions, we'll do 30, take a break, come back, answers, you know the drill. But if you are new, 30 questions, take a break, come back, give you the answers to those, do another 20 questions, and then we find out the scores. Right, let's kick it off, starting with this, number one. Which surname links singers Daniel of Gotta Get Through This and Natasha of These Words? So which surname links singers Daniel of Gotta Get Through This and Natasha of These Words? Number two, in the movie A Few Good Men, which actor uttered the famous line, "You can't handle the truth"? So in the movie A Few Good Men, which actor uttered the famous line, "You can't handle the truth"? Number three, which Bond girl actress went on to play Laura West in the TV show The Upper Hand? So which Bond girl actress went on to play Laura West in the TV show The Upper Hand? Not that one, Phil. Not that. I knew that had come out. Not that one. I'm getting better at not confusing those two people. Number four, in the song Mambo Number 5, how many different women's names are mentioned? So in the song Mambo Number 5, how many different women's names are mentioned? I'm already preparing myself for this question because I know that it's going to cause an argument somewhere. But no, I don't need to open my Windows document. I need to open that. There we go. Number 5. Complete the name of the Steve Martin and John Candy film, Planes, Trains and What? Oh, just laughing at Ali's message on Twitter. Complete the name of the Steve Martin and John Candy film, Planes, Trains and What? Number 6, David Walliams, Hugh Grant, Rick Mayall, and Penelope Wilton have all portrayed which UK political role on screen? So there we go. David Walliams, Hugh Grant, Rick Mayall, and Penelope Wilton have all portrayed which UK political role on screen? Apologies if the volume suddenly jumped up and you've had me sort of sound like I'm shouting at you, but I realised it was turned down for Radio 2 this morning. Sorry, my bad. Number 7, which of these was not created by Seth MacFarlane? Was it The Simpsons, Family Guy, or American Dad? So which of these was not created by Seth MacFarlane? The Simpsons, Family Guy, or American Dad? Number 8, known as the First Lady of Song and Queen of Jazz, which singer had hits with Dream a Little Dream of Me, Cheek to Cheek, and A Tisket a Tisket? Not 100% sure I've pronounced that right, but we'll go with it. Known as the First Lady of Song and Queen of Jazz, which singer had hits with Dream a Little Dream of Me, Cheek to Cheek, and A Tisket a Tisket? Number 9, what was the name of the Australian soap that followed the lives of medical professionals in the outback? So what was the name of the Australian soap that followed the lives of medical professionals in the outback? And finally, question number 10. In which year did An Officer and a Gentleman hit cinemas? Come On Eileen was the biggest selling single, and Brookside made its TV debut. So, in which year did An Officer and a Gentleman hit cinemas? Come On Eileen was the biggest selling single, and Brookside made its TV debut. Because, like, they made a film out of it. You know what I mean. Round 2 coming at you with a bit of food and drink tonight. Let's kick it off with this. Number 1, ganache is made of dark chocolate and which other ingredient? So ganache is made up of dark chocolate and which other ingredient? Number 2, whoa, start again. Where might you find a punt in a wine bottle? So where might you find a punt in a wine bottle? Number 3, doner kebab translates as a rotating what? So doner kebab translates as a rotating what? Number 4, which country produces the most edible mushrooms? The cooking kind. Which country produces the most edible mushrooms? Is it Japan, USA, or China? So which country produces the most edible mushrooms? Is it Japan, USA, or China? Number 5, the sparkling wine of Cava, traditionally in white or rosé, comes from which country? So the sparkling wine of Cava, traditionally in white or rosé, comes from which country? Train. Number 6, what kind of foodstuff is pecorino? So what kind of foodstuff is pecorino? Number 7, the hearty stew known by the name cawl is a dish associated with which British nation? I have not pronounced that right, have I? The hearty stew known by the name cawl is a dish associated with which British nation? To people, I very, very nearly said the name of the nation. To the people of this nation, if I have pronounced that wrong, I do apologise, but we'll just put it with the rest of the poor pronunciations. Cowl? That cowl would be CO, wouldn't it? Qual? Claw? Number 8, which alcoholic spirit is distilled from the blue agave plant found native to Mexico? That one I can pronounce right. Mexico. Which alcoholic spirit is distilled from the blue agave plant found native to Mexico? Number 9, if a dish is described as aloo, which Sorry, my brain just went aloo. If a dish is described as aloo, which vegetable will it contain? So if a dish is described as aloo, which vegetable will it contain? And finally, number 10, what is pumpernickel? Bear in mind, it's a food and drink round, just to clarify. But what is pumpernickel? And now it's time to explain round 3. So, round 3, and it says 40s. Now, in my head, when I set off writing this on Monday, the plan was, because it's my birthday on Sunday, I was going to do something around the number 40, and although I'm 41, it made sense in my head when I set off on this. But then the start of the questions all seem to come from the decade of the 40s, instead of me looking for things around numbers around like that started with 40. So I'm bringing forward something I was going to do later on in the year. So round 3 for the next few weeks is going to be on a specific decade. So tonight we're starting with the 40s and we're going to move our way forward. So these are all, it's basically history, but these are all sort of moments from history. So I've moved this forward. This is the 40s. Because I'd set off down this path and I thought, right, I might as well start it now. So here we go, round 3. This is all about the 40s, starting with this, number 1. What was the first thing to be rationed during World War II in the UK? Was it bread, bacon, or petrol? Now, this is a slight cheat because this was 1939, but well, this thing was rationed in 1939. Number 2, Vic Oliver was the first castaway on which radio show? First broadcast on BBC Forces before moving to Radio 4, which I believe is its current home. So Vic Oliver was the first castaway on which radio show? First broadcast on BBC Forces before moving to Radio 4. Number 3, what was the name of the What was the name of the mansion found in Buckinghamshire, synonymous with the code breaking during World War II? Yes, I know now where Buckinghamshire is. What was the name of the mansion found in Buckinghamshire, synonymous with the code breaking during World War II? Number 4, Operation Overlord was the code name for which battle? Be very careful with this one. So Operation Overlord was the code name for which battle? Shouldn't have said that really, should I? Because Number 5, who replaced Winston Churchill as Prime Minister in 1945? So who replaced Winston Churchill as Prime Minister in 1945? Number 6, which London airport opened for civilian use in 1946? So which London airport opened for civilian use in 1946? Number 7, 1947 saw the school leaving age raised to what? So 1947 saw the school leaving age raised to what? Number 8, which medical institution was created in 1948? So which medical institution was created in 1948? So I'm just sorting out the stuff for the breaks. Number 9, the first Summer Olympics post-war was held in which city? So the first Summer Olympics post-war was held in which city? And finally, question number 10. In which year in the 40s was King Charles III born? So in which year in the 40s was King Charles III born? So I have just stuck those up onto they're up on Twitter, so they're on the link now, jvpqquestions.com, if you want to recap the first 30 this evening. So yeah, we're going to take a short break. When I come back, I'm going to have a quick chat about the emergency alerts that they're testing later on this month. It's not this Sunday, it's later on this month. But it was just something I saw on Twitter from the charity Refuge, and I thought, you know what, I want to share this tonight because it might help a few people. So yeah, while we've got a couple of thousand people watching, I thought I'd share it with you. So yeah, break's coming up, 7 minutes, and then I will be back with some answers. And that, I'll see you after this. Okie dokie. Right, answers coming up in just a moment's time. Just seen something from our very good friend, Mr. Alan Jackson, who's not been very well. So get well soon, Alan. We're all here. So if you need to talk or if you want any of us, give us a shout. We're all here to support you. So hopefully you will be better soon. Right, yeah, just mentioned before. So if you're not aware of this, so basically in a couple of weeks' time, they're going to be testing this emergency alert system, which is like, they've already got them in America and Canada and a few other places. And it basically will, they can send, if there's something going on that they want to get a message out, if there's an emergency situation, flooding, etc. So basically they'll ping a message to your phone. It will make a sound even if your phone's on silent. Now, I didn't think about this, but I'm flicking through Twitter earlier and looking for something. If you remember, a few years ago, we supported the charity Refuge, which helps a lot of women who are in danger or have been suffering from domestic abuse. And they shared something on Twitter, and I'm going to pop it up. I'm going to retweet it in just a moment as well. Because some people who suffer from domestic abuse won't necessarily only have one phone. They'll have a second phone that they use to keep in touch with people, to let them know that they're safe, etc. Now, with these emergency alerts, you're going to have things pinging out and all of this suddenly making a noise, and it could put them at risk. So I thought it was an important message to get out. You know, they've not been in touch. They've not said, can you share this or what have you? So I'm just going to retweet it now. But if anyone who is watching the quiz tonight is in that situation, has got a second phone that they use, you know, to keep themselves safe, etc., go on to our Twitter. I've just retweeted what Refuge have posted, and there's a link on there to show you how to do something with the alerts so that you won't be put in any harm's way. But I just thought that was quite an important message to actually share out, because I know there's going to be some people watching tonight who may very well be, you know, in that situation. So, because I know there was a lot of people when we supported Refuge, who did get in touch and thanked us for, you know, supporting Refuge. So it's up on my Twitter, Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. If you head on over to there and just jump onto the link and have a read of that as well. Right, here we go then. Let's give you the answers then to the first part of the quiz. 30 answers to give you. Let's see how you got on with these. So whoa, hello. There we go. That was from Saturday. Let's try it again. Number 1. Which surname links singers Daniel of Gotta Get Through This and Natasha of These Words? It is Bedingfield. I need to be on that one. Number 2, in the movie A Few Good Men, which actor uttered the famous line, "You can't handle the truth"? It is Jack Nicholson. Number 3, which Bond girl actress went on to play Laura West in the TV show The Upper Hand? It was Honor Blackman. Number 4, in the song Mambo Number 5, how many different women's names are mentioned? There are 9. Right, let me get these up very, very quickly, because I know someone's going to go mad at me, and I meant to have these up before. Mambo Number 5. Right, so the names mentioned are, you've got Angela, Pamela, Sandra, and Rita. Then you've got Monica, Erica, Rita's then repeated, Tina, Sandra's then repeated, Mary, Jessica. That gives you 9, okay? Just to clarify before anyone starts shouting at me. Number 5, complete the name of the Steve Martin and John Candy film. It was Planes, Trains and Automobiles. Number 6, David Walliams, Hugh Grant, Rick Mayall and Penelope Wilton have all portrayed which UK political role on screen? It is the Prime Minister. David Walliams was in the TV show. Hugh Grant, Love Actually. Rick Mayall was in the name I can't say because it's rude. And Penelope Wilton was in Doctor Who. Number 7, which of these was not created by Seth MacFarlane? It was The Simpsons. That was created by Matt Groening. Number 8, known as the First Lady of Song and Queen of Jazz, which singer had hits with Dream a Little Dream of Me, Cheek to Cheek and A Tisket, it was Ella Fitzgerald. Number 9, what was the name of the Australian soap that followed the lives of medical professionals in the outback? It was The Flying Doctors. And when it wants to change, number 10, in which year did An Officer and a Gentleman hit the cinemas? Come On Eileen was the biggest selling single and Brookside made its TV debut. It was 1982. It's a great year, that. Vintage year, I believe, is the word that some people are now using. Round 2, food and drink. Number 1, ganache is made up of dark chocolate, and which other ingredient? It is cream. Just need to check something as well. Okay, that's fine. Number 2, where might you find a punt in a wine bottle? It is at the bottom. Number 3, doner kebab translates as a rotating roast. Learned this fact this week. I did not know this. I thought kebab was like, you know, the word of kebab was for the meat part of it, but no, it's actually it translates as rotating roast. Doner is the rotating bit and the kebab is the roast. I learn something new every week. Number 4, which country produces the most edible mushrooms? It's China, and it accounts for a lot. It's a very, very high percentage. Number 5, the sparkling wine of Cava, traditionally in white or rosé, comes from which country? It is Spain. Number 6, what kind of foodstuff is pecorino? Now, the most famous and the one that most people will know is cheese. However, as it was pointed out to me about 5 minutes ago, there is 2 answers, and I've just checked. There is also pecorino grapes as well. So if you have put grapes, you can have the point as well. So cheese or grapes. And if you've got me on mute, you'll have no idea, and someone's going to say on Twitter any minute, can I have grape? Yes, you can. Number 7, the hearty stew, known by the name of crawl, as I've been told, is a dish associated with which British nation? It is Wales. Although it seems to now be sort of a more overview of like soup and stuff as well. Number 8, which alcoholic spirit is distilled from the blue agave plant found native to Mexico? It is tequila. Number 9, if a dish is described as aloo, which vegetable will it contain? It is potato. And number 10, what is pumpernickel? It is German bread. Could be 3 possible answers: pecorino, grape, and also wine as well. Sorry, Nick. I didn't see the wine bit, I just saw the grape. Round 3 then, from the 40s. Number 1, what was the first thing to be rationed during World War II in the UK? It was petrol. 1939, the rationed petrol. Number 2, Vic Oliver was the first castaway on which radio show? First broadcast on BBC Forces before moving to Radio 4. It's Desert Island Discs. I see someone think it was Popmaster. Number 3, what was the name of the mansion found in Buckinghamshire, synonymous with the code breaking during World War II? It's Bletchley Park. Someone did give that answer away on Twitter. Looking at you, Miss Ali Jackson. Number 4, Operation Overlord was the code name for which battle? It's Normandy. Number 5, who replaced Winston Churchill as Prime Minister in 1945? It was Clement Attlee. Number 6, which London airport opened for civilian use in 1946? It was Heathrow. It was called the London Airport at the time and then became London Heathrow Airport, but it still counts, so it's Heathrow. Number 7, 1947 saw the school leaving age raised to what? It was 15 years old.
Go on, Jack.
Number 8, which medical institution was created in 1948? It was, of course, the NHS, the National Health Service. I've got to shift because I've got a small child. No, I'm going to do these last 2 and then you can tell your joke. Number 9, the first Summer Olympics post-war was held in which city? It was London. And finally, number 10, in which year in the 40s was King Charles III born? He was born in 1948.
You've got chocolate all over your face.
Okay, that's your first 30. How are you getting on? Right, come. No, put the hot dog down. Right, come here.
Chocolate all over his face.
You got chocolate all over your face. Ugh. Right. Have you been eating Easter eggs?
No, he's been eating my digestive biscuit.
Oh, right. So, do you want to tell everybody your joke?
Why are chickens funny?
So why are chickens funny? I don't know. Why are chickens funny? No, we can't hear him on this one.
One of his better jokes.
You are so cute, you know that. Right. Go on. Love you.
Guess what, Jack?
What?
This is Daddy's last quiz of him being 40.
On this Saturday as well.
Yeah, but not live.
Oh.
This is the last live one of Daddy being 40.
Oh, thank you very much. Anyway, right. Yeah, put your answers together. Let us know how you're getting on. Out there in Quizzing Land, I'm seeing some of the scores come through.
Did everybody know it's your birthday?
Probably not.
It's his birthday on Sunday. 41. Woo!
Didn't get there to mute her quick enough. Right. Still to come, connections round and Gebral knowledge. If you are on the wrong uns tonight, back off from working out the connection. Leave Hayley to see if she can put it together. Leave Hayley on her own. I'm sure she'll be fine. Right. Okay, let's do it. Sorry, Jack's joke just completely thrown me off. Right, here we go. So connections round as always. There are 9 questions. Question number 10. What links all of the answers together? So yeah, if you're with the wrong uns, let Hayley work this one out. Here we go. Number 1. What is the name of the spun sugar sweet traditionally found at fun fairs? So what is the name of the spun sugar sweet traditionally found at fun fairs? Number 2, what can go in front of Alan and James to make the names of a singer and actress respectively? So what can go in front of Alan and James to make the names of a singer and actress respectively? Jay, you could say anything tonight. We cannot hear a thing. Fair enough. Number 3, what is the collective name for the connectionary? What is the collective name for the confectionery based on a gel of starch and sugar, named after a country located mainly in Western Asia? So what is the collective name for the confectionery based on a gel of starch and sugar, named after a country located mainly in Western Asia? Number 4, what is Kim Kardashian's full first name? So what is Kim Kardashian's full first name? Number 5, what is the name of the fleshy, muscular organ found in the mouth of a mammal? What is the name of the fleshy, muscular organ found in the mouth of a mammal? Number 6, what S is the common name for several commercially important species of ray-finned fish native to the North Atlantic and North Pacific? So what S is the common name for several commercially important species of ray-finned fish native to the North Atlantic and North Pacific? Number 7, what is the name of the wading bird which... wrong with me tonight. What is the name of the wading bird which a group of is called a flamboyance? So what is the name of the wading bird which a group of is called a flamboyance? Number 8. What can be Oxford Sandy, Gloucestershire Old Spots, and British Saddleback? So what can be Oxford Sandy, Gloucestershire Old Spots, and British Saddleback? The sound of pennies dropping in southeast London. Number 9. The Royal Opera House is home to which famous dance style? So the Royal Opera House is home to which famous dance style? And as always, at question 10, what links them all together? Now, there is a bit of a sort of a red herring. You're probably, if you've got all the answers, you might be going, well, how does that one link in? Not the one Hades just asked me about and just made her laugh her head off. But there is one. I will explain it. Don't panic. When I go through the answers, I will explain how that one works. It's a bit of a retro answer, to be honest. Let's finish off then with general knowledge. As always, 10 random questions for you. There seems to be quite a few sport ones in here by mistake. But anyway, here we go. Number 1. In which city can you find George Best Airport? So in which city can you find George Best Airport? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was just searching for a GIF and then completely missed one of the most obvious ones. Anyway, number 2. Which of these nations does not compete in the Mediterranean Games that takes place every 4 years? Is it Israel, France, Italy, or Cyprus? So which of these nations does not compete in the Mediterranean Games that takes place every 4 years? Israel, France, Italy, or Cyprus? Number 3. In which part of the body would you find the labyrinth? So in which part of the body would you find the labyrinth? Number 4. Which chemical element comes last alphabetically? So which chemical element comes last alphabetically? Number 5. Which of these countries uses the euro? Is it Sweden, Finland, Norway, or Denmark? So which of these countries uses the euro? Is it Sweden, Finland, Norway, or Denmark? Oh yeah, but the chemical element, it needs to be, yeah, it's by the full name rather than, it's not symbol, by the full name. Number 6. Which annual sporting event attracts the most live spectators? That's all you're getting. Which annual sporting event attracts the most live spectators? I was going to make this multiple choice and then I realised that it was far too easy if I made it multiple choice. So I'm not going to. Number 7, which word can go after Mozilla to make the name of a web browser? So which word can go after Mozilla to make the name of a web browser? Number 8, former British tennis player Greg Ruzetsky was born in which country? So former British tennis player Greg Ruzetsky was born in which country? Number 9, which is the only month of the year to appear in the NATO phonetic alphabet? So which is the only month of the year to appear in the NATO phonetic alphabet? And I need to do that. And I need to put that as show. Put that as show. There's no... And your final question for this evening. Which of these is a larger number from Roman numerals? Is it L, C, D, or M? So which of these is a larger number from Roman numerals? Is it L, C, D, or M? So if you need a recap on those, same link as before that was up on Twitter. You'll have to scroll a tiny bit down to find it. But yeah, it'll be up there, jvpqquestions.com. Head on over to there if you need a recap. Right, going to take a short break. Right, a couple of people are asking me about this audience question. So I'm just going to read it to you because there is a keyword in there. Which annual sporting event attracts the most live spectators? Okay. All I'm saying. Okay. Right. I'm going to take a short break. I will be back in 7 minutes. I'll see. Oh, hello. No, that one there. I'll see you after this. Okie dokie. Answers coming up. This is, do you know what I love? I love writing these quizzes at times because you just occasionally find a question that just sends everyone into a meltdown. So answers are coming up in just a moment, and it's just brilliant. I'm just like an evil mastermind at times. But yeah, this annual sporting event that attracts the most live spectators. Some of you are potentially going to kick yourself when I give you the answers. Okay, let's do it. Let's see how you did. Right, round 4 was connections. Let's see how you did with this firstly. So here we go. Number 1. Sorry, I drank very, very quickly in the break. What is the name of the spun sugar sweet traditionally found at fun fairs? It is candy floss. For our American cousins, it's cotton candy. Number 2, what can go in front of Alan and James to make the names of a singer and actress respectively? It is Lily. Number 3, what is the collective name for the confectionery based on a gel of starch and sugar named after a country located mainly in Western Asia? It is Turkish Delight. Number 4, what is Kim Kardashian's full first name? It is Kimberly. This was the sort of, I'm not sure. So, yeah. This is sort of the rogue one, but I will explain it. Number 5, what is the name of the fleshy muscular organ found in the mouth of a mammal? It is tongue. Number 6, what S is the common name for several commercially important species of ray-finned fish native to the North Atlantic and North Pacific? It is salmon. Not as someone sent a message to me saying, how does stingray work with this? Number 7, what is the name of the wading bird which a group of is called a flamboyance? It is flamingo. Number 8, what can be Oxford sandy, Gloucestershire old spots and British saddleback? It is types of pig. Number 9, the Royal Opera House is home to which famous dance style? It is ballet. And so, what links them all together? They are things that are pink. The red herring or the rogue one that I put in there, the word of Kimberly. Now, yeah, the most obvious one that I didn't put in and I completely forgot about was Panther, as in Pink Panther. Didn't put that in. However, the Kimberly one, Kimberly was the first name of the pink Power Ranger. There you go, a retro one for you. But yeah, so Kimberly was the name of the first pink Power Ranger. The rest of them, I think, are pretty self-explanatory. General knowledge there. Number 1, in which city can you find George Best Airport? It is Belfast. Number 2, which of these nations does not compete in the Mediterranean Games that takes place every 4 years? It is Israel. Number 3, in which part of the body would you find the labyrinth? It is in the ear. Number 4, which chemical element comes last alphabetically? It's zirconium. Oh, there's going to be a lot of people not happy with the next one. Number 5. Oh, no, not this one. Number 5, which of these countries uses the euro? It is Finland. Okay, here we go. Number 6, which annual sporting event attracts the most live spectators? It is the Tour de France. Millions of spectators line the course each year for the Tour de France. There you go. Number 7, which word can go after Mozilla to make the name of a web browser? It is Firefox. Number 8, former British tennis player Greg Ruzetsky was born in Canada. Number 9, which is the only month of the year to appear in the NATO phonetic alphabet? It is November. And finally, number 10, which of these has a larger number from Roman numerals L, C, D, or M? It is M. So, tot your scores up. I've got a tiebreaker question coming in just a minute. Ali said on Twitter, I've just noticed now, petrol was rationed in 1939, the round was 1940s, and bacon was one of the first. Yeah, no, I did sort of say that I kind of cheated. When I put that question up, I did say I'd cheated and like put petrol in there. I'd gone with the first rationing from 1939, but sorry, my bad for missing that. Right, your tiebreaker, that's what I was doing. Okay, so your tiebreaker, remember, nearest to this gets the point. So the Aston Martin V12 Vantage S Spitfire was a limited edition model released in 2016, of which how many were made? So remember, nearest to this gets the point. Just making sure everything else has gone out as it should have. There it is. Yes, good, brilliant. I'm complete one-man band tonight, so I'm trying to marshal everything. All right, remember, nearest to this gets the point. So in 3, in 2, in 1, 80. So the Aston Martin V12 Vantage S Spitfire was a limited edition. There were 80 made. I think it ties in with, is it 80? For was it like the 80th anniversary of the Spitfire? I don't quote me on that, but that seems to be what I think it was. But yeah, there were only 80 of them made. So there we have it. That is everything for this evening. Thank you very much for joining us. Well, as Sarah shouted, I mean, she shouted before saying that there was a, I'm not live on Saturday. I'm not 100% sure yet. I may be live. I may not be live. I don't know yet. Depends how tomorrow plays out because Jack is off school. He's off school now until a week on Monday. So I've got the Tiny Terror for a few days next week as well. So we'll see how tomorrow pans out. So I might be live. I might be pre-recorded. It doesn't really matter to you guys. It's just how I put it all together. Either way, there's still a quiz on Saturday night, usual time, 8:15. If not, I will be back live with you on Thursday. So yeah, if you don't play on Saturday, I will see you next Thursday. Have a very, very good festive period. Enjoy your Easter breaks. Remember, most of the shops are shut on Sunday. Yeah, so don't forget that bit. But that is it from me. Thank you very much for being with us tonight. Let us know how you did across all of the social medias, and I will see you all very, very soon. Have a great Easter. Take care, and as always for me, stay safe.